What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Dejounte Murray. Dejounte recently has gotten his girlfriend, his on and off again girlfriend, Jania Meshell, pregnant again. Now, I know some of y'all are going to hear that and you're going to say, well, Jay, what's the problem, right? What's the problem about him getting his girlfriend, who he already has a child with, pregnant? I mean, nothing is wrong with it if he didn't, months prior, back in November of last year, put out a long ass Instagram post, not only speaking about her bad mothering and how she wants to go party instead of be a mother. He responded to people basically making it seem like she's the worst person ever. Now, this isn't a video defending her. This is a video basically getting at Dejounte for looking like a complete hypocrite. You cannot go and put out long posts about how bad of a parent she is and how she's flying out to work and how she made promises that she would choose him over hanging out with her friends. So that's the type of simp behavior that gets these dudes embarrassed. You got to understand something. And you know, Cardi B said something very interesting. Yes, I'm going to paraphrase or quote Cardi B. But Cardi B basically said, it don't matter how many kids she has with the man, she's still going to leave. Right? And that's the mentality of a lot of these women. These dudes just don't understand this. These dudes think that because they impregnate a woman for, let's say, the second time, that somehow she's going to change and be the woman he wants her to be. We're still talking about two young people. Now, she already has a child by NBA YoungBoy and by him, and this will be what, a third? I just think that these guys are delusional. And I'm going to have to remind Dejounte of what he said, because I just can't sit here and let these dudes get on here and try to act like they weren't out here trying to expose, especially his ex, for not being a good mother or a good spouse. That Dejounte over this, because a lot of these dudes just don't understand women. Honestly, I think they don't understand female nature. I think these guys think they know, but they really don't. This is why they put out long posts trying to call these women out, because they want to have some semblance of control in the situation, but you will never have true control in these situations. You may think you have control, but you will never have control, Dejounte. It don't matter how many kids you have with her, she could still leave. That's what these people don't understand. They don't care. They really don't. They don't care that they had a child with you. They don't care that you've been together for years. They'll still leave. She's just choosing to stay because it's strategic. She really wanted to be with NBA YoungBoy. I think she wanted to be with NBA YoungBoy, but he didn't want her. Y'all remember when he was able to travel? She was at his first show. I believe the show was in Atlanta. That's where all this started, by the way. This whole thing last year when they broke up, it started over her going to the NBA YoungBoy show. I think he told her not to go. And then she's out taking bookings to go and host parties, do what do they call it? It's kind of like the walkthroughs. You go and you go into clubs and you hang out. You get paid to do it, right? I don't think he wanted her to do that, because I think he's in some sort of weird competition with NBA YoungBoy. Right? He think, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it's competition for him, but bros, if NBA YoungBoy wanted her, he could have her. And that's what these dudes don't understand. So Dejounte, I'm going to remind you of what you said. I got to do it. I got to remind you of what you said, because you can't say all of this and not only take her back, get her pregnant again. That's more child support when she ultimately leaves and don't come back. So this is what you said, Dejounte. This is a long post, family, so stick with me. Stick with me on this. This is what Dejounte said back in November last year. The fact that y'all want from, oh, she changed and living a great life and got away and got away, then boom, he only mad she outside. You wouldn't be mad if you living and this is what he wrote, family. Got a family with a person that you've been asking for years to be real on what they want and say a family and not be in the clubs no more cause it's old. Then say they going to Houston to work and see family, but end up lying to me and avoiding me while in the clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. I want the best for that girl and just want to be left alone from this. No, you don't. Y'all mad y'all can't bully me and accept the truth. Why wouldn't I be mad? She is sacrificing her son missing school for being in the club shaking assets, and our kids having to be stuck in her mama house when she never communicated to being in clubs. At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. Y'all got this bleep. Y'all know that girl's best self was with me, loving her and all the lies and drama she come with, and still was 10 toes in with her about whatever against whoever. And lastly, let's dead that lame bleep narrative of she don't work cause of me. I bet she won't get on here and tell y'all I made sure she never wanted for money, tried to pay any dollar for a production team for content, tried to get her back in school to learn how to open up salons, and I funded 100%. And I want nothing in return. That sound like a real N-word trying to turn shorty from a girl to a boss queen. I want every entertain. This is what he wrote. I won't ever entertain this bleep again, though. I just ain't never had nobody come tell the truth, and all these fake narratives got put on a real N-word name. Do y'all see he wrote this long post? This is how in love Dejounte is. Dejounte is so in love with this chick. He was writing these paragraphs last year. This dude was in his feels. Never let a woman know that you in your feelings about her, because she will not only run your pockets, but treat you like dirt. Dejounte, this ain't the first time you've been caught on some simping. I documented history of it. Dejounte has a documented history. This dude was simping over Deshaun Watson's girl when they were dating. I mean, this is who he is. This is who Dejounte is when it comes to these girls, man. He's like fixated with this chick, and he doesn't understand that he's only playing himself. He was out here writing long paragraphs to this chick, right? Dejounte, if you love her so much, my guy, why don't you marry her? Because you know she's gonna ask you now. You don't put 2 kids in her. She's gonna ask for that. But you're not going to want to marry her. So you want marriage privileges. You want her to have this loyalty to you, but you ain't going to want to marry her. And that's what's truly going to destroy this relationship. And just like I said, what Cardi B said, it don't matter how many kids she had with you, she's still going to leave. These dudes just don't get it. You was out here writing paragraphs in your emotions and your feelings while you were injured too. All about this chick who's baby's father is NBA YoungBoy. And again, as soon as NBA YoungBoy was able to travel, she was at one of his first shows because she still has that baby mama loyalty to she couldn't see him like that. You know, she didn't want to go to Utah to see him, but now that he could travel like that, you think she was going to miss that opportunity? And to also go out here and be in these streets? Dejounte, you're not stopping anything by getting her pregnant, bro. You're just slowing down the inevitable. And now when she does break up with you, she could really run your pockets for child support and get full custody, because look, you're on the road as a basketball player. You can't get full custody. I mean, you could fight for it, but it will be very difficult. because one, she's already a mother to another child, and they do take that into consideration. This is not her first child. You know, she has one with NBA YoungBoy and one with you and another one on the way, if you know. So you put yourself in this situation because you're in love with somebody who's really in love with somebody else. Just imagine that. You're fighting for the love of somebody who loves somebody else. And a lot of you dudes are like that. Women should not have that type of importance over you, especially when you're young, you're making a lot of money in the NBA. You should be enjoying your career, not trying to build some sort of weird family with a woman who has one foot in, one foot out. And you putting out these long ass posts, Dejounte, and I'm not going to let you forget this. I'm not going to let you look at this. This is what I just read, right? And this is what he responded to. This dude was in his emotions and in his feelings. That's what he was in. You know what? Y'all know what? I'm going to put this in the description box so y'all can go read this. This dude was in his emotions and his feelings. You as a man should never be in your emotions and feelings over a female that you met after the success. It's different if you met her before you became successful. Y'all were dating in high school sweethearts or whatnot. And then you have these type of emotions. Bro, you met her after the success. After Deshaun Watson's girlfriend dumped you, that is when you got with her. And you're acting like, I'm saying, it's just because again they've been breaking up and making up for like the last 6 years. This dude is in his emotions and feelings where he need to be focused on his NBA career. These women come and go. They should not hold that much of an importance in your life because you can become distracted. You could lose money. You talk about paying for everything. You crazy. Oh, these dudes was nuts. These dudes are absolutely insane. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, like this video and share it. Make sure y'all, I'm going to put this in the description box. Y'all can go read the rest of it. This dude was in his emotions and his feelings. See y'all next one.